Hello YouTube. Welcome everybody to the Crafty Crow channel. Today we're going to continue our series on what's in the pack, and today's episode is going to be my hygiene kit. So what is a hygiene kit? You know, it's just to keep you clean. I mean, you know, there ain't too much to that. This one is another bag that I'd handmade. I think this was the first bag I made, and this thing is woof. Wax canvas, of course. Was experimenting at the time with what my brand name was going to be. You know, we settled on the Crafty Crow and the logo. This one kind of is reminiscent. You can see kind of the same logo. This one's probably a little better, but it's the same logo, and it was Dead Bird. That's kind of an inside joke with me and some of my older friends. It's kind of a nickname we use for my dad also. But the other side, I had that logo ideal. It's a big chicken, because chickens are good people. Another inside joke. But you know, overall the bag is the same. So this is my hygiene kit. Let's tear into this and see what all I've got. First thing on top was most important, and so far the thing that I've hated doing the most in the woods. Baby wipes. Now, baby wipes are good for wiping off your face, wiping off your hands and stuff before you eat, you know, supper, anything like that to kind of wash up. They're nice, quick, throw them away. I do need to get some that are biodegradable, because that would be better. But what's the other thing for baby wipes? You know what it is, and it's my most hated thing to do in the woods. But baby wipes, they're moisturized, so they're a little kinder to you. Baby wipes. Okay. Next thing we got, of course, we have toothpaste and a toothbrush. Just a simple little toothbrush. It's always good to have, especially if you're out for a few days. It's real good to brush your teeth in the mornings and the evenings, whatever your routine is. It's kind of just a normal thing. It's your home routine, and really makes life just a lot better out in the woods. It's just a creature comfort, and this stuff doesn't weigh much. I have a big container, which I might switch out. This is, I think, SPF 30 sunblock. This is another one of the little containers that come in the nomadic box. I showed you the two that had honey and had olive oil in it. Well, this was the third one, and I just put, instead of having a huge thing of sunscreen, I put a small one in here. You know, this is enough for me. If my son John goes with us, you know, it's enough for him, because he always forgets it because he's a teenager, or anybody else. That's enough for all of us to use. You know, you can refill it and stuff. It ain't that big a deal. But sunscreen, definitely a good thing to have in your hygiene kit. Deodorant, just a little travel thing of deodorant, because you don't want to stink out there. I do have, I think, Mufasa. Oh, Mufasa is no longer Mufasa. This week she decided that, due to her heritage, because she has Native American heritage on both sides of her family, she's decided she wants to be Pocahontas this week. So we'll go with Pocahontas this week. So Pocahontas got me a whole big pack. These are Duke Cannon cold shower cooling field towels. I've used a couple of these. I can't remember. They're probably about this big. You know, they're good size. They're good to just wipe yourself down. You know, if you don't have a creek, if you don't have a lake to jump into, anything like that, and you just kind of want to wipe your smelly parts, these are real good. And in the summertime, I think it's got like a menthol in it, so it kind of cools you off. I did use a couple of these on a camp out at the first of the summer, and they actually work pretty good. You might need two, which, if you're not as fluffy as me, probably one's good. But these work really good. I've got the rest of them, you know, in my gear box. But keep a couple of these in here, because it's good for hygiene. I also have just a wash rag. This is another one of the little piece of material I just made into a wash rag. I don't have any soap. That's actually something I'd seen in the nomadic boxes, and I have kind of been waiting for them to send one. But since I've developed these kits and stuff, I've not been on multi-days, so I've not been too worried about it, and kind of relied on the cold showers. But wash rag, wash yourself off, jump in the lake, whatever, scrub yourself up. Because, you know, no matter how close you are to your buddies, when you get to stinking, it ain't a good time. And lastly, down in this bag, just a Bic lighter. It's one of the little mini Bics. It's just extra. It's sitting in here, don't ever get used, so just in case, you got an extra lighter. Because one of the most important kits I have in this is my fire kit. And you know, we'll go through that and discuss that more then. But that's it. That's all that's in the hygiene kit. Not a lot to it. I've been learning you don't have to have a whole lot of this stuff, because you'll end up, I think I trimmed, once I started going through all these things, stuff after I built everything that I thought I needed. You know, I told you I think that pack was 24, 25 pounds of dry weight. It was over 30 before I started trimming stuff, because I had these individual kits so shoved full of things, plus the weight of the kit itself. It was too much. So you really build your kit and then go back and look at each one and think, what do I really need? Do I really need this? And be rational with it. And you can start trimming your weight down if you're worried about weight. And there's a lot of stuff that you just don't need, or you know, you think you do, but you don't. But that's it for what is in the hygiene kit. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button, you know, if you feel like it, and don't care, it'd help me out a lot. Leave a comment. Let's talk about, what do you have a hygiene kit? What do you think should be included in mine? Have you found something different or a different setup? Because I'd really like to hear. You know, we're all on here to learn. We learn from each other. This is not the gospel on what hygiene kit should be, nor should it be. It should be tailored to each individual person, but I want to hear what you have in yours. So leave a like, subscribe, definitely leave comments. Let's have a discussion about it. That's all for today. Thank you for coming by and joining me. Remember, love one another, and we'll see you on the next video.